It's a bad week to be a bird team as the San Francisco 49ers are 2-0 in the vaunted bird gauntlet. Right here, we got a phenomenal video, and we're, of course, going to shout out 49er Miners 8 on YouTube, who posted this to their story. And this is such a great clip, especially for the situation of Brandon Aiyuk, where honestly, he was kind of at the tipping point of all this talk that just volleyed back and forth throughout the year. And this fan is hanging a sign of the bird gauntlet. All 5 teams that the 49ers have next are all bird teams, if you haven't noticed. And he goes over and crosses off the list with passion. I'm just going to show it to you. Let's pull it up right here and take a look at Brandon Aiyuk emphatically crossing off the Eagles. It's phenomenal content. I promise you, you are going to love it. I'm going to get the volume up so you can hear all the fans. Let's. He's weird. But this is phenomenal, man. Like, look at BA. Just, I'm sure the weight that's lifted off these players' shoulders after the cloud that kind of hung over their head from the NFC Championship game, to go back to Philly, get the W, and to be able to cross that Eagle off the list, man, it probably felt absolutely phenomenal for Brandon Aiyuk, and it just symbolizes this win for the 49ers, man. It's such good vibes around the 49ers right now. With content like this consistently coming out, the San Francisco 49ers, man, are like, we have Trent Williams coming out saying that he wore all black because it was the funeral. I mean, it's crazy. This is one of the more, this might be, out of the Super Bowl, out of NFC Championship games, out of a lot of different high points for the San Francisco 49ers, for me personally, I don't know, man. The lead up to this game was just different, and you're seeing the outcome after the game. Like, the responses are just different from everyone, from the players. Like, this really meant something to everyone in that organization. And for them to get this win the way they did it, in that stadium in front of all their home fans who spent their hard-earned money, who were talking all offseason just to go watch their team get embarrassed. Again, as a player, as a competitor, there has to be a lot of pride in that. And I think that's why you see Brandon Aiyuk just emphatically crossing off those birds. And happy for him, man. Happy for him. Happy for the 49ers. Obviously happy for the fan base. Happy that we get to experience this win. A lot of people calling it our Super Bowl. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. The second this game came out on the schedule, it was circled. It was the number one game that I was looking forward to out of all of them. I thought for a second that maybe the Dallas hype could overtake it. It's not even close. Not even close. Even with the shirt and like all that afterwards, the lead up, it's not close. There was so much pent up energy that went into this game due to the way the NFC Championship game ended last year. This game just meant more. But that's the thing, is like, Eagle fans are like, oh, this was your Super Bowl. It was our Super Bowl right now. But guess what? We have the Seattle Seahawks. We have an opportunity to absolutely take a stranglehold on the NFC West, and the 49ers have an opportunity to win out, to put themselves in the best position to be the Super Bowl. Any fan, any team that is buying the notion that the San Francisco 49ers are just going to tap out after this game, just like they said about the Dallas game, it's just not going to happen, because they already had that real life instance kind of happen where we were really excited about the Dallas win, but there was like this weird fall off right after, but they got all the momentum back. They got all the juice back. And right now, the San Francisco 49ers are the best team in the NFL, multiple MVP candidates, and are playing unbelievable ball right now. They look unstoppable. You've got analysts calling them gangster nerds. They are the hottest team in the NFL, and it's not particularly close. So, honestly, moving forward, I don't think there's going to be any drop off. I don't think there's going to be any uh, laying off the gas. I just don't think that's in this team's DNA after how this season started. And I think that's probably one of the, like, looking back at it, that 3-game losing streak, like, if we go all the way, man, I'm not trying to, I don't want to, whatever. If we go all the way, we're going to look back at that 3-game losing streak and be like, wow, that really played a huge difference in the mentality switch of this team moving forward. We know how good they are, but the fact that they were at the top of the league, went through hell for basically 4 weeks because they lost 3 into a bye, didn't win for a whole month, and they just got to sit on it for a week at the end of it. And we've seen what they have done coming out of that bye, beating the Jags, beating the Bucks, beating Seattle, and now beating the Eagles. And now the 49ers turn around and have the Seahawks again. That 3-game losing streak might just be something when this story is all written and it's published and it's good to go off to print. We might look back at that adversity as being the adversity that really allowed the San Francisco 49ers to reach another level. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm making sense there, because I do think that adversity has hardened them. I really do think it removed, any type of, like, I don't like, when I say ego, not necessarily like, yo, we're the best, no one can touch us, but like, when you become untouchable, I think that just kind of came along with it and, maybe got a little too loose. I don't know. But just like Trent Williams and the rest of the 49ers showing up to the Eagles stadium wearing all black, these guys are assassins. They are hired hitmen out here looking for work. And if you're going to put a team in front of them, they're going to take care of business. And that is a great spot to be in with this team moving forward. The San Francisco 49ers, man, honestly, are just, they're firing on all cylinders right now. And their mentality and how they're going about this is different. It's just different. And this could ultimately bode well in the end, but there's a lot of season left. We can't get ahead of ourselves. But what did you guys think about Brandon Aiyuk crossing off the eagle? Like, whoo, let me know in the chat. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.